Welcome, Gemini, to Metaphysics, My Perspective. So I'm going to do your monthly tarot reading for April 2024. And I appreciate that you let me know if you like this reading or not. Just like, share, subscribe. And any ideas on any questions or any other thing that you would like me to do for these readings, just kind of put that in the comment box. I'm going to start out with just a very general reading, questions. So what does Gemini need to know for the month of April 2024? What are the messages for Gemini, April 2024? Foundations and achievements. So, Gemini, you might notice or been noticing at this time that this is what you're trying to build. So what I'm getting from this card is that this is either this is what you're working on right now, this is what you're achieving, this is your end goal, or this is basically your present energy. So with the 4 card, that's in astrology, that's the number 4 on the card. In astrology, that is home and family. As you can see, the family depicted in there, so that could be your main focus this month. It could also be a long-term focus for 2024. Or it could be saying to you, Gemini, that this is something that you need to focus on at this time. Just depends on who it resonates for. If it's not your story, don't take it. Let me give you some additional information on this card before I continue. One second. This card confirms that what you're building is now firmly established. With a strong and solid foundation, you deserve this, and it's your time for you to harvest the rewards of your efforts. What you sowed, you can now reap. Be open to receive, and you've worked hard and given so much. Allow the universe to give a little back to you. For there has to be an even energy exchange of giving and receiving in order to prime the pump of gratitude and reinforce the law of attraction. So this is something like, I don't know if y'all are familiar with some of the Facebook groups, but this is something that they need to understand. Me personally, I'm a metaphysical healer, and a lot of times, like in Facebook groups, if you try to advertise your services, or it seems like not just any Facebook group, a lot of times it'll be for people that are overseas, people that have what they call quote unquote real jobs. They think that what we do as healers and tarot readers is not worthy of being able to charge a type of fee for it. So for those of you that have dealt with this in your lifetime, just know that it is all about even energy exchange, and everyone has a right to be able to make money on their gifts or talents, and it doesn't matter if they're spiritual in nature or not. So if you're the type of person that's a giver and you attract takers, that is also the opportunity that the universe is giving you to receive and give. It needs to be in balance, because if you're just always taking and never giving back, then that's selfish. When you allow someone else to give to you, it makes them feel good too. So it works both ways. So also with the Foundation Achievements card, you see the rainbow over top. So rainbows are associated with luck, leprechauns, pot of like a pot of gold, lucky charms, whatever. So it could be something as simple as that. Your family sitting down and eating cereal together. As silly as that may sound, a lot of times those memories that children have with their fathers, their mothers, siblings, whatever, it tends to build stability. It tends to build a connection, and it may just feel like that you are, have everything you need at this time. So this card also represents a period of celebration of peace and prosperity. It may Also imply a marriage or the buying of land or a new home. As you enjoy this time of relaxation that you so deserve, know that nothing remains stagnant and the winds of change are always at the door. So you may, I'm Gemini sun myself, so some of you may have went through a period of slowness. It's Mercury retrograde right now, so everything's starting to move forward with that. But you may notice more money coming in, more stability in your life. So I'll move on to the next card. What does Gemini need to know? What are the general messages for Gemini currently? What are the general messages for Gemini placements currently? What are the general messages for Gemini placements currently? What are the general messages for Gemini placements currently? What are the general messages for Gemini placements currently? Alright, so you got 2 cards come out on that one. Put this one up here so you can see it. Alright, so financial and material changes. So with that card comes, it can be either a decrease or increase. With the foundations and achievements card, that's just basically clarifying for me that you're already starting to see this change in your financial and material changes or material situation, or it's something that you're looking forward to, which I already confirmed with the 4 card. So like I said before, if you're having a hard time, if you've been having a hard time this month, like me, you might notice that it's starting to pick up, it's starting to change. So just remember, change is the only constant. No matter how stagnant something is, it will always change. But a lot of times you have to kind of change certain things about yourself or reinvent yourself to make that happen. I'll give you a little more information on 5. The number 5 is all about changes always. And with the red border card, that's all about the physical, so physical changes. So the number 5 physical card represents changes, challenges, and losses, usually related to material or financial concerns. You may be losing some of the things around you, but you must acknowledge and know that besides existing as a physical being, you're an incredible and resourceful spiritual entity. Use your powerful forces within to help you through this difficult period. Everything changes for a reason, and this time isn't meant to be a punishment. Know that your current conditions will transform for the better. The positive question to ask yourself now is, what did I learn from this? And how can I avoid it in the future? Remember that there are lessons to be understood in everything. It's up to you and you alone to decide how long you will take for you to learn them. So if you're like me in this situation, mine was my issue with the financial in the beginning of the month was that it was basically not saving. So if you're the type of person that just splurges on stuff that you don't need, it might be a good idea for anyone that's tuning into this reading that you should try to change that, because there's always a pattern for me. I'll have so much in savings, and then something, usually once a year, something slows down the financial thing. People collectively are not spending as much, in business or in the type of stuff that a lot of the spiritual workers do. So it can slow down with people, and it's teaching you to basically have something put away for a rainy day and stop wasting your money on stuff that you don't need. So if that's the lesson for you in this situation, Gemini, then you should really take it, because this is something that I plan on myself to change, so that, because it'll come back around again until you get it. Excuse me. So just try to figure that out, invest into something that that would turn a profit, or start utilizing more of your skill sets to bring in more money. Some of you might need to get a side job, whatever else. So with the crown chakra, it could be telling you that that's basically where you get spiritual information. When the crown is open, it's basically where the soft spot is, where, when we were kids, that's where the soul comes through. So that's why it's soft. It comes through the skull, and then, it hardens as we get older. And when that is open, spiritually, you will be able to discern a whole lot better, get a lot of more, information coming to you, ideas, things of that nature. So it could just be telling you to work on your crown chakra, opening that up, connecting to your higher self, so that you can receive more wisdom. That way, situations like this won't happen for you again. Excuse me. What else does Gemini need to know for this general reading? What else does Gemini need to know for this general reading? Fulfillment of wishes. So to me, it looks like everything is happening. I got to move these cards up. They're going to be off screen, but it's going to be the last card I pull anyway for this reading. So fulfillment of wishes. So in traditional tarot, that's the Nine of Cups card. So that's just basically saying that everything's, if it hasn't started yet, it's going to. You're about to get everything that you want. As you can see, the man beside two waterfalls with basically a treasure chest. It's kind of funny because I told you in the beginning, I said the rainbow and then a treasure chest. It shows you can't make it up, because it's basically showing you that everything's happening for you. It's because you put in and you built this strong foundation, or at least you should. So either this has already happened, or this is what you need to do to make this happen. So this is the way that you can look at it. It could be advice for the present moment, so that you can basically create the future that you want, or it could be something that's already happening around you. So yeah, I mentioned a pot of gold. Well, this is basically a treasure chest, so it could be seen as the same thing. And if you see the branch there, you could see that as an olive branch, kind of like someone's giving you an olive branch of everything you wanted. Even though it's your creation, the crown chakra can represent the universe. So everything's coming in the way that you wished for, basically. So the Nine of Cups card, more information. This card being one, if not the most positive of the minor arcana cards, represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment. Your wishes are coming true. Are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion, and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings of accepting and receiving what you ask for or strive for. Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself, so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and life. So this may be something that y'all need to work on, Gemini. The theme seems to be about also giving and receiving. So if you're someone that's always holding stuff close to your chest and not giving, and this can be in any form, you can't really expect things to come to you the way that you want it. So remember, greed basically will get you nowhere. All right, Gemini, I feel like this is the messages I have for you at this time. If you got something out of it, please support the channel. I got more videos coming on the way. I took a break for a little while. YouTube is very slow when it comes to allowing people to see your videos. So, which is it's not really fair. Excuse me. It's not really fair, so it kind of takes the motivation out of it. TikTok seems to be really good about allowing more people to see your videos, but even that seems to be changing now. So you can check my community page for any updates. You can also donate if you wish. All that stuff is on my channel page, and all my information to contact me is also on my channel page. So thanks for watching, and hope you all have a great rest of your month.